You're giving your all. You're showing up, doing the little things, pouring in love, effort, time, and somehow, it feels invisible. The good you're doing? Barely acknowledged. And the worst part? You don't want to seem needy or desperate for recognition, but deep down, it's eating at you. Feeling unappreciated can be one of the most painful things in a relationship. It's like shouting into a void, hoping someone hears you. So how do you handle it? How do you stop the resentment from creeping in while still protecting the relationship you care about? First, let's call it what it is. Feeling unappreciated isn't just about someone not saying, "Thank you," enough. It's about effort being met with silence, care being taken for granted, and you starting to wonder if you even matter in the way you thought you did. Before you explode or give in to the temptation to pull away, take a moment to pause. Because this isn't just about them, it's also about you. When you feel unappreciated, ask yourself, what exactly am I expecting? Is it more verbal affirmation? More actions to show they notice your efforts? Or maybe just a small sign that your presence and sacrifices are valued? Clarity is everything. Sometimes we expect others to read our minds when, honestly, they might not even realize what's wrong. The next step? Start with calm communication, not confrontation. You're not looking to attack them or lay down accusations like, "You never appreciate me." Instead, use statements like, "I've been feeling a bit unseen lately. Can we talk about how we're showing up for each other? I love doing things for you, but I'd also love to feel more connected in how we're appreciating one another." Framing the conversation this way isn't about guilt tripping, it's about opening a door. You want them to understand how you feel without immediately putting them on the defensive. Here's another truth most people miss. Sometimes, feeling unappreciated isn't even about your partner. It's about how you're treating yourself. Are you giving to others in a way that leaves you empty? Are you silently expecting recognition to fill a void that only self-worth can? Because if you're not appreciating yourself, it's easy to notice when others don't either. Another strategy? Change how you respond to being unappreciated. Instead of withdrawing or getting angry, focus on what you can control. This doesn't mean ignoring the problem but shifting your energy. Start by putting yourself first more often. Spend time on what lights you up. Set boundaries around the things you feel are being taken for granted. Learn the power of saying no when it feels like you're giving too much without reciprocity. Now, let's talk about timing. If you're feeling this way occasionally, it might just be a phase. Stress, busy schedules, or distractions can make even the best partners miss the mark. But if this is a constant feeling, it's a sign of something deeper. No one deserves to feel unappreciated all the time. Relationships are about partnership, not one-sided effort. If you've expressed your feelings and there's no change, you have to ask yourself a hard question. Is this relationship adding to your life, or taking away from it? Before making any drastic decisions, take control of your emotions and responses. You can't force someone to appreciate you, but you can set the tone for how you deserve to be treated. The most powerful shift? Realizing that your worth isn't tied to anyone else's validation. Whether they notice or not, you are worthy. Whether they acknowledge it or not, your efforts matter. Feeling unappreciated hurts, but handling it with grace and self-respect can transform not only your relationship but also your view of yourself. You're not asking for too much. You're asking for the bare minimum. And that's okay.